Hello everyone, welcome back. I want to warn you before I start this video that it will talk about some things that are very disturbing and graphic. And I love you guys a lot, and I don't want to put you through suffering when there is so much good news and grace available to all of us that we don't deserve. But this is something that's been weighing on my mind today. I found out about it this morning, and it's a new law that they've made in New York. And you try to put this stuff out of your mind. You know it goes on. You know this world is a wicked place, and abortion is nothing new. It's been going on since before the flood. It was mentioned in the book of Enoch, which was a document written before Christ, and it talked about one of the fallen ones teaching this art of abortion to mankind. We didn't just invent this on our own. We had help from the powers of darkness, and this still goes on. It's legal to do this if you pay for it. I mean, if you don't pay for it, it's illegal. If you just have some random guy punch you in the stomach, they'll go to jail for murder. But if you actually pay someone for it and they're a doctor, it's legal. But the scary thing about this new bill is that they don't have to be a doctor to perform this task. That's one of the things that really shocked me when it says the legislation also removes abortion from the criminal code and clarifies that a range of medical professionals, not just licensed physicians, can perform the procedure. Are you kidding me right now? I am a teacher. I had to go through a ton of certification tests and trainings and all of these things to become a teacher, just to teach young children. But if you want to kill one, you don't even have to be a licensed physician. I hate to become a call for an uprising here. I don't like talking about things that are negative like this. But this is mentioned in the Word, that these days, these type of acts, just like they were in the days of Noah, are going to happen. You are witnessing what is spoken in the Word come true again in your lifetime, just like many, many things already have. I'm not here to condemn anyone who has done this. If you have had an abortion and you are condemning yourself and inflicting harm on yourself because of your unforgiveness, being self-destructive, you need to knock that off. Quit doing that crap. You have grace that's available for you. The same grace that I didn't deserve. This corrupt person here who was a slave to lust and all the things of this world, just like many are, way too many. There's freedom from that. There's freedom from the condemnation. So much grace and love for you. You don't understand. You guys, when I tell you this stuff, you have to really understand it's true. I'm not making this up. The Father really does love you more than you'll ever know, unless you experience it firsthand. It's mind-blowing. It's not what you've heard about from religious groups. It's way better. And the stuff that's going on, we have to really work hard to pray, forgive, love, and do our best to make a change. This stuff was known about before it happened. It is very evil. Have nothing to do with it. Do not promote it. But this is something that's been in the works for over a decade now, or even longer, but if you want to get technical. But Supreme Courts, things are changing, politics are changing. Some of the more, what do they call them, conservative people moved out, and it made way for something like this to happen. And you just really need to understand how urgent it is that we wake people up, that we send them love, we teach them love. I know it's controversial. They say it's a fairy tale, but it's coming true. And this isn't the kind of news that any of us wanted to see, but it's reality. I thought it was fake news. I hoped it was fake news. I looked it up, and no, it's real. You can actually go in and have a child that's about to be born murdered. Some of you were born prematurely. I was born prematurely. At a time where it would have still been legal, I guess now, all of you, at any time that you were born, right before your birth would have been legal to end your life. This is hard to speak about, but I want to use this as an opportunity to point out exactly how precious life is. When the Father created life, many people think He created death. Death is the enemy. We chose death. When the Father said, if you eat of this tree, in that day you will surely die. Adam ate of that fruit. He was deceived. So was Eve. They were both deceived. Don't just blame her. We're easily deceived. He didn't die that exact earthly day. But the Father was speaking of heavenly time. A day in heaven is 1,000 years on earth. Adam didn't live to be 1,000 years old. He died that day, according to heavenly time. He didn't lie when he said you will die that day. A lot of us read that and thought, well, he didn't die. God lied. God was lying to him. No, the enemy lied to him. He did die. Death is the enemy. It's not his will for these children to die. This is something that was taught to them, to mankind, by the fallen. The same wisdom that runs this world and continues to deceive us is very old. It's been here before our chapter. That's why it's so easy for us to be deceived. We're not dealing with just modern day man. That's why there's things in the past, structures that have been built that we can't explain. The wisdom of this world really is foolishness to the Father for a reason. But when we have the wisdom of this world, the world accepts us as their own, and it's okay to not be accepted by the world. It is hard. It's hard not having people believe some of the things you say, no matter how much truth there is. Even people who claim to be believers. So again, I'm not here to condemn you guys. The Father loves you. Life is a precious gift. You are a precious gift to this world, and the Father loved you so much that He sent His only begotten Son. It's a love that we can't comprehend, and what is prepared for us, we also can't comprehend. It goes beyond our earthly understanding, similar to creation. There is a reason that we need animations to show us what goes on inside your cells, to show us what the earth supposedly looks like. There's a reason. It is too complex. We cannot see the entire earth and how it works and what's below it all at the same time. We can't see what's going on inside your cell, how stem cells work. None of this stuff can be explained by science. How no matter what the woman eats when she's nursing a young child, those ingredients will always make milk. It's quite miraculous and impressive. It's mind-blowing. Too many things to keep you up at night when you're thinking about the glories of creation. But just know that our time is running out, and it's time to get everybody ready. I thank you all for doing all the work that you are to help us wake people up and share truth in our short time. We don't know how long we're going to be here. So value every second. Pray for us. Pray for each other. Forgive those who lash out at you because you're a creationist or a truther. We're going to get laughed at. It's all right. But love them. Share the love. Spread the good news. And always seek truth.